All right, well, we're 2 minutes into the stream and I haven't said any words yet. Another loss. I don't know. I often say that I may not make it through the comments, but I really didn't want to do this show, so I may not make it through the comments. They're already moving faster than I can possibly keep up with because I really don't have any words. Like this is, I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I can't possibly sound more defeated. Uh, I'm tired. I'm fatigued. I'm exhausted. I'm exasperated. I'm infuriated. I'm all those other words in that family of diction. It's ridiculous. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of control. And I don't, not only do I not have the words, but I don't know what to say. Like, I said games ago that I don't know what to say anymore. But I really don't, like, beyond just not having a desire to speak after losses like this one and losses like the previous game and these two losses coming right after each other, like, beyond not having the strength to speak, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. We keep losing games, and it's like I'm watching the same movie over and over and over and over again, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, and it's like different or living the same. Like, you ever have like that recurring dream or that recurring bad dream, and maybe you think this time you're taking control of it and you're gonna make it happen. Okay, yeah, like I'm gonna try to be happy about it this time. It's gonna have a good ending. No, it doesn't. No matter how much you're enjoying it while it's happening, it doesn't have a good ending. By the end, doom is inevitable, and that is what the New York Knicks feel like right now. Doom is inevitable. Don't bother trying to hope. Like I don't know what else to say, bro. I'm out of words. Didn't even know what else to write in the box. I tried pain. I tried numb. I tried agony. What else? What was the last one? Ready to get hurt again. That was a mistake. What did we write last time? I have no idea. Oh, dead inside. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. What else do we say about this team? What else do we say about these games? Let's get to the intro and get this over with. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean. And the Knicks took yet another L tonight. But instead, like, to lose a 23-point lead on the road against the Blazers to close that road trip out and end up going 1-4 on a trip where you should have gone 3-2 because you blew two 20-point leads. But to do that, right? And then to come home facing an OKC team, that's a game you have to win. Already, off rip, right? Then when that OKC team doesn't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander playing, that becomes a game you most certainly have to take. You have to find a way to win that game. There's no way. And instead, we continue to find ways to lose games. That's the most upsetting part. We're not just losing. We're finding ways to lose, bro. Come on. What more can you ask for? Julius Randle with a 30-point triple-double. Evan Fournier, 29 points, 10 for 18, 6 for 13 from 3. Quentin Grimes, 19.7 boards, 2 blocks. Mitchell Robinson, 14 and 7 with 4 steals and 4 blocks. You can't lose that game to the Thunder with no SGA. You just can't. You can't keep finding a way to lose games. Tom Thibodeau is a criminal. And he's on watch. That seat needs to be scalding. There is no way that a competent basketball coach manages to keep losing basketball games like this. At what point? And what's the direction? Because if you're going to lose to OKC at home with no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander while being 12th in the Eastern Conference, Obi Toppin should play more than 8 minutes. You can't be doing both. You can't be having Obi Toppin play 8 minutes. Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin can't both play less than 10 minutes. Deuce McBride shouldn't still be collecting DMPs at this point. We are 12th in the Eastern Conference. We have now lost, 12 out of 15? We have lost 80% of our last 15 games. We suck! We are in the trenches. And we are doing so with Alec Burks getting 27 minutes. Wasn't even a horrible Alec Burks game. It is what it is. But, like, bro, guys are playing 45 minutes tonight, bro. Just, like, throw some other people on the floor. Get some other, like, I don't know. I can imagine that's a tiring 45 minutes for Julius. Jamal stated that he played 30 straight minutes. You might have to break that up a little bit. I know he was having a great game. He was. A great, excellent night from Julius. It's just because a guy having a good game shouldn't be a death sentence, bro. You shouldn't have to suffer like that. You shouldn't have to play to your last breath because you played well. You should have a coach that allows you to play well and maximizes and optimizes the time you spend on the floor so that you can put those same numbers up and have that same impact on the game without playing 45 minutes. This is getting out of hand, bro. Julius triple-double. Evan Fournier, 29 points. Mitchell Robinson masterclass, 14, 7, 4, 4. He was filling the stat sheet. He was controlling the paint. And we still lost the game to the Oklahoma City Thunder with no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander after giving up a 23-point lead with 5 minutes left in the third quarter in Portland to a team that started Justice Winslow and C.J. Ellaby. What are we doing? For real. I really asked the question. What are we doing? What's going on? Like, what's the, like, come on. Because it's like, if we're playing with this current team right now, then this matters, right? You still got vets on the floor. You still got Obi Toppin playing 8 minutes. This matters, right? These games matter. So when are we going to start responding to the games that we keep dropping that matter? We're just kicking the can further down the road, bro. Tom Thibodeau has to be on the hot seat. He has shown high levels of criminal activity over the past couple weeks. He's been a criminal already, but this is getting out of hand, bro. The rap sheet is getting extremely long, and the way that he confidently just goes up there and keeps saying the same thing at the press conferences, it's like TK shooting a video next to his wanted poster. That's how I feel when they interview Tom Thibodeau. I don't want to hear anything that guy has to say. He's a criminal. All right, man. My bad. That was a long rant. Let's get to the comments. I may not get through them all, but let's see what we can do. Oh, Jamal said, perfect loss to get Tibbs fired. Bro, it's time to get him out of here, son. It's really time to get him out of here. Jamal said, Julius was tremendous with a triple-double, but had late, costly turnovers because he played 30 straight minutes. IQ was cold as the Arctic, but passed well. Obi played well in his 6 minutes. Evan and QG shot well. Evan and QG shot very well. Quentin went a little cold down the stretch, unfortunately. Bro, Julius Randle was excellent, man. Excellent game. He's had an excellent impact on basketball over the past couple weeks. I love the basketball he's playing. And, like, at this point, it's come on, bro. We're still finding a way to lose games. Tom Thibodeau's a criminal. IQ is cold as ice, bro. Cold as the Arctic. It's painful. It's painful. But and the thing, and people are coming, like, somebody was like, oh, you finally admitted he's not playing well. And it's like, bro, like, I've been saying for weeks and months that, we speak after every game, right? We speak after every game. And between this, whether we do the TKW spaces on Twitter, whether it's the Knicks chatter day after, I'm talking a lot. I tweet a lot. Like, there's no way that we can have all these games go by. IQ hasn't shot well in months. There's no way I could talk about the Knicks all this time and not say IQ hasn't shot well. I'm acknowledging that. We're acknowledging that. It's not rocket science. You are not making a discovery. IQ has shot like absolute shit for the larger part of the season, honestly, at this point. Like, it's been like a month and a half, 2 months since I no longer really know what it feels like to see his jumper go down. It's really sad. It's breaking my heart. But we don't have to act as if that completely nullifies everything. Like, people are like, oh, yeah, he's trash. I knew it. He's, oh, blah, blah, blah. He's not getting any better. Oh, he's not doing it. Bro, he was an excellent playmaker tonight. He was pushing the pace. He was making exciting plays happen. He was getting by his defender to create shots create opportunities for others. He's playing good defense. He's made a great deal of growth as a playmaker. He just can't hit a shot to save his life. And it's sad. And for everything that's said about Tibbs, and he is a war criminal, I do believe he deserves to be fired at this point because he's just the worst. But I do respect how he's dealt with IQ. Like, IQ's been in a huge shooting slump. It's been terrible. But he has played well in other aspects. And I feel like Tibbs has given respect to that and been patient with him. He's been patient with him and allowed him to, you know, like, it's been painful. But you're going to have painful moments with second-year players. And it's going to happen. And sometimes people are like, oh, you say that for the young guys, but you don't say the same thing for Alec Burks, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, bro, like, congratulations. Yeah, I don't say the same thing for the 30-year-old journeyman that I say for the second-year guy that we drafted last year that exceeded expectations in his rookie season. There's nuance to things, bro. And if you want to pretend to be stupid, and I know if you're in here, you're not, because we're all intelligent in here. You guys are the greatest. But for the people out there who want to, like, pretend to be stupid or, like, choose to misunderstand, like, go for it, bro. I don't, like, go for it. But I believe that you can say that a guy is not shooting. He's shooting terribly. And largely that means he's not playing well. Yes, huge, 100%. But you don't have to paint it as if he doesn't do anything well, or he's not doing anything well, or he's just horrible, or he's just cooked as a player. That's not realistic or true, and that's also not how you develop players. And yes, this has been horrible. This is a pain. There's something called a sophomore slump. Like, people endure this, bro. Like, Tyler Herro right now, he's playing some of the best basketball in the league off the bench. Might win most improved, 6-man of the year, whatever. He's averaging over 20 points a game. He was ass cheeks last year, bro. He shot like 32% from three, like 30-something% from the field. He averaged like 13, 14 points a game. He was not that good. And then he bounced back. Sophomore slumps are a thing that happen. Like, when you develop players, you have to be somewhat patient. So I appreciate that Tibbs has been sort of patient with IQ. I'm out of patience with Tibbs, but I must acknowledge that. Ralph Unreal said, nothing stops this tank. Bro, the tank is out of control at this point, and it's automated. It's insane. Mega Man said 3-14 the last month, bro. Oh, my. We are in the depths of the trenches, bro. We're in the pit. I feel like Bane. This is crazy. Life in the pit. This is the bane of my existence. To climb my way out of it, I'm training in these lyrics. Oh, yeah. Vito said, the amount of people blaming Julius Randle for this loss is crazy to me. Vito, you got to understand, bro. People are just looking for something to blame often. And I realize in a lot of conversations, or like in just some of like the responses, sometimes, and today I was busy, I didn't get to all the tweets, I'm sorry for anything I didn't reply to. I was just kind of tweeting while the game was on barely. But like a lot of people aren't good at watching basketball, bro. Like it's not like a pretentious thing to say. Like it just, a lot of people don't really fully understand like how to or what they're watching all the time. And, you know, they just start looking for reactions or saying what everybody else is saying and echoing sentiments instead of, like, actually analyzing the game. I don't really know how you can blame Julius Randle for this game. I mean, you can be frustrated with Julius Randle, blah, 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 but, like, I don't know how you can blame Julius Randle for this. But, dude, anything he did down the stretch, dude played 45 minutes. And we're running it up. Bro, what I don't understand is, like, and the thing is, I knew we were going to lose this game. And like, with a good amount of time left in the fourth quarter, I knew that we were going to lose this game. I had hopes. I wanted to win it, but I knew that we were going to lose. You know why? Because we've been watching the same movie for months. I don't understand. No matter what, the Lakers game, the Jazz game, the Blazers game, this game, a bunch of other games that I'm not naming because they're not coming to me off the top of the head, we continue to struggle to score down the stretch. When the game slows down and we're in the half court, we can't get anything to go. Yet, we continue to try to initiate offense through Alec Burks. We keep running our fourth quarter offense through Alec Burks, and we're running fourth quarter offense right into the ground. It doesn't make any sense. But instead of adjusting or learning from it, what are we doing? Repeating it. Doing it over and over and over, because the definition of insanity is not doing the same thing over and over. No, that's not insanity. That's not stupidity. Nothing. That's intelligent. Do the same thing over and over, no matter how many times it doesn't work. Persistence is key, right? Fire Tom Thibodeau, bro. Fire him. Like, for real. Fire him. Even if I have to endure the rest of the season, it is what it is. I've accepted this is a lost season, even though every single day I try to go into it with the hope that this is the game we turn it around. Oh, we're only one game out of the 10th seed. We don't deserve the play-in. And I'm kind of mad that we're so close to it. It's annoying. It is. Because as hopeful as I want to be, and as much as, oh yeah, this team is capable of doing this and blah, 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 we can catch fire and blah, 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 we can, get a game and try to sneak into the playoffs and put up a fight. I would love to make the playoffs. I really would. But look at this. We keep finding ways to lose basketball games and to bad teams. We're a bad team. Plain and simple. You don't lose 14 out of 17 and lose back-to-back games to the Blazers starting Justice Winslow and CJ Ellaby and the Thunder without SGA. We're a bad team. Welcome to the trenches, guys. This is where we are. 10 toes, every single one of us, we can't handle it. It's disgusting. Jamal said, we still need a point guard and we still miss D-Rose. We need a point guard terribly and we miss D-Rose terribly. My goodness, I can't wait till after the All-Star break to have D-Rose and RJ back so we can at least see better basketball and hopefully at least win some of these games we keep taking down to the wire. Like, oh my goodness. If we were running fourth quarter offense through Derrick Rose instead of Alec Burks, this would be a very different season. We're not giving ourselves a chance. Oh, what the heck? Oh, all right. Mega Man said, oh wait, no. Leo said, we let 2 teenagers score career highs. Cam Reddish got in the game and literally didn't even touch the ball. Alec Burks just throws the ball at the rim and prays for a foul. Tibbs is done. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why. I don't know what this Alec Burks thing is about. But this is why I was so upset on trade deadline day. This is why I was irresponsible not to move him because we're wasting time. We're wasting time, bro. We're wasting time with him. We're wasting time with Kemba. We're wasting time. This is not a good team. This is a bad basketball team. We may as well play different players who may even give us the opportunity to be a better basketball team. Couldn't make us much worse. And we'd know what we have moving forward. And even if you only view it as asset allocation and you want to give me the story that, oh, you got to keep playing Alec Burks and Evan Fournier and you couldn't have, and not even Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier was great today. You couldn't have traded guys. You couldn't have moved Alec Burks. You couldn't have moved Kemba because the value wouldn't have been as high and blah, blah, blah. You want to get the value in the offseason. Like, this is not how you play at value, bro. And the same thing, if it's just assets and you play the young players and show that they can play well, they are on super cost-effective contracts. They're very young and have a lot of potential that teams can believe in, having seen some of it on the court. Those are more valuable as assets if you want to pump assets. So neither explanation makes sense. There is no logical explanation to what we're seeing. There is no logical explanation to losing a game at home to the Oklahoma City Thunder without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right after blowing a 23-point lead to the Portland Trailblazers, who once again, can't stress it enough, start CJ Ellerby and Justice Winslow at the same time. There's no excuse to be that team and also play your top 10 pick from last season 8 minutes. Once again, what are we doing? Mega Man said, Randall's played so well, and it's really sad that no matter how well he's played, we still find ways to lose games. It's very disappointing. Vito said, if I wasn't on the Fire Tips train before, I definitely am now. Vito, I could wear a t-shirt with that on it. If I wasn't on the Fire Tips train before, I definitely am now. I damn well may be the conductor. Fire Tom Thibodeau. Indict Tom Thibodeau. Arrest Tom Thibodeau. He is a war criminal. What is the basketball equivalent of waterboarding? Mega Man said, I really need Tibbs to no longer be the coach of the Knicks. 100%, bro. I'm there with you. I'm not even stepping off of it anymore. I'm not saying it with any hesitation. He needs to be fired. He needs to lose his job. Big Shiesty said, SMH, I'm right there with you. I'm going to start speeding up a little bit, guys. I don't really want to be in here, but I don't want to miss comments. Leo said, we have not guarded anybody all season. Someone please tell me what does Tibbs do that is good? I literally have nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Get him out of here. Ethan said, a lot of these games we've been in winnable scenarios too. Other than the Nuggets game, we were a bucket away from winning. Facts. We just keep losing games because we're running off. We struggle offensively down the stretch of games and keep doing the same thing. I don't know. It doesn't matter what's working throughout the game. It doesn't matter what happened, how the game is going. No matter what. Those last 4 to 5 minutes of the game, we are going to do the same exact thing and blow the game. It's almost impressive. It's almost impressive to be able to lose some of these games. Some of the losses that Tibbs has pulled off this week have been impressive. And to be able to lose those games in the same fashion, the consistency, my goodness, immaculate. Oh. Shapi said, when does the pain end? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. Claudie said, out of words? Damn, out of words, bro. Nick said, Sean, I don't even know what to say. Exactly. Out of words. What else is there to say, bro? What is there to say about this team? What is there to talk about for real? Ralph Unreal said, embrace this tank. Ralph, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening naturally. It's happening on its own. It is what it is. Mega Man said, but almost only counts in horseshoes and grenades, so it doesn't mean much. It does not. Doesn't mean anything. If anything, it makes it worse. To keep coming this close to winning and to lose this many winnable games, not only are we losing games, we are finding a way to lose these games on a consistent basis with a consistent method. Fire the coach. Dia said, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Claudia said, yeah, bro, I know you anti-tank, but we got to go that route. Bro, it's happening now. That's the thing. This isn't tanking. This isn't tanking. This is just losing. This is just being bad. This isn't tanking. If you're tanking, your top 10 draft pick from last year does not play 8 minutes. He doesn't. Especially when he plays well in those 8 minutes. There's no way Obi Toppin should be playing 8 minutes. Ethan said, we need a true point guard. That's a fact. Jamal said, Operation Unintentionally Tank for Jaden Ivey is a go. Let's get it. Leo said, he must be playing 4D chess and tanking on the low, bro. There's no reason Alec Burks baiting fouls is better than IQ throwing dimes and finding open guys, even if he's not scoring. Bro, 100%. 100%. IQ has not played well. So I'm not screaming, oh, he's got to be the one on the floor. Even if it's not IQ, even if it's Deuce, even if you try giving Deuce some minutes to play point, whatever it is, IQ has done a good job playmaking, and I feel like he'd be doing a better job on the floor running the offense to him and Randall, or running the offense to him as a compliment to Randall than having Alec Burks out there. But it is what it is. Try Deuce McBride. Try anything. But stop trying what's not working. It's clearly not working. And it's not like you're developing Alec Burks and trying to make it so that he's able to do this. Alec Burks is 30 years old. He is who he is, and you're only making him worse and depressing his value as an asset and messing him up as an NBA player. I think that Alec Burks is, even my perception of Alec Burks, I love Alec Burks personally. I think Alec Burks is a great guy. He's really cool. He's never said anything, he's very even keel. Cool dude. He's being played out of position terribly. As Polito says, he's being miscast terribly. And it's hurting him and it's hurting the team. Dia said this man is tanking on the low. He's trying to improve the vets that are going to win us the chip. Yeah, clearly, man. He's developing Taj Gibson. Vito said we are on a solid win streak if Tibbs doesn't leave RJ on the court down 20. That's why I have no sympathy for him not even having the guys, because it's your fault you don't have him. Your fault. He's supposed to be out there. Definitely, 100%. We should be on a 3-game win streak right now, going into Brooklyn on Wednesday, trying to make it 4. And trying to go into the All-Star break on a solid note. That should be how this is going. But instead, Ethan said, Randall is getting my respect again, man. I just wish he didn't make those boneheaded mistakes at the end. But at the same time, here's a stat that will piss everyone off. Obi had 7 minutes and Randall had 30 straight minutes at one point. Great coaching there. That's the thing, bro. Some of the boneheaded mistakes he made, he played for 30 straight minutes. That's not easy to do. I think a lot of times, and yeah, these guys are in the NBA and all that stuff, and okay, cool. We get that. But I think a lot of time, I think a lot of people haven't played basketball or whatever, because it's not easy to play 30 straight minutes of game time. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. So realistically, things are going to start to affect you. Think of even on 2K. We've all got experience there for the most part. Let's be realistic. You play 30 straight minutes with a guy on 2K, you're going to have a Gatorade cup next to your name. And what happens when that Gatorade cup is next to your name? Your ratings go down, you're slower, you make poor decisions, you lose the ball, things like that. So you really shouldn't play guys 30 minutes straight. You shouldn't, especially when you got a guy who you're only playing 8 minutes that's a top 10 pick from last year. Jamal said, when I'm in a choke the game competition and my opponent is Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, I think OKC probably was trying to get that game back. Surely we should trust him because there's the all-knowing eye of the Knicks organization. Please cut all ties with Tibbs. Please, Ethan. Please cut all ties with him. Get him out of here.
Jamal said, then people wonder why he looks tired. It's because Tibbs never gives him a rest. Obi only played 8 minutes. 8. It's ridiculous. Dia said, and Fournier might have had 29 points, but this man gets 45 points on his head every game, it feels like. Listen, Fournier is a terrible defender. I know that. We know that. You know that. All of us know that. I'm not even going to trip over it as much on games where he's shooting well. He shot really well tonight. I'm glad. Last game he shot very poorly. It was terrible. I didn't blame him. I blamed Tibbs for playing him that much while he wasn't hitting shots. I said that, he's been shooting well lately, so an off night is something I can excuse. And he got right back to shooting well tonight. So shout out to Evan Fournier. He's not the greatest defender, but he was trying tonight. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with what Evan Fournier gave us tonight. He gave effort. He got blown by on some of the, he's not a good defender at all. He really isn't. But he tried and he hit shots, man. It's better than him just being out there running around. Jamal said, Johnny Bryan for interim coach. We move. Please, please, please. Johnny Bryan for interim coach for sure. Mega Man said, it's disgusting and I can't take it anymore. I agree. Jono said, the great defensive mind, Tom Thibodeau, F out of here. Exactly, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We've had enough. Get him out of here. Mega Man said, bro, at this point, I would take Jeremy Lin as coach, just not Tibbs, bro. Not Tibbs. Please, I've had enough. Let's have an insanity coaching version. I don't care. Ralph Unreal said, nothing stops his tank. Ralph is very committed to the tank, and he's definitely getting rewarded for it. Jono said, Johnny Bryan for coach. We all agree there. X Drift said, man, all I know is I can't wait for Julito on tomorrow's Knicks Chatter day after. He's going to be deflated. We're all going to be very deflated. He's going to be, oh, he was there. Oh, I can't wait. He was there. Dia said, Burks is blackmailing Tibbs. That's the only reason why he's still in the rotation. Clearly, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't get it. I don't know why we keep trying to close games running the offense through him. It's not his fault. It's Tibbs' fault. Gianni said, we lost to OKC even without their top two best scorers. They didn't have Dort either. Oh my, bro, son, what? Oh, we are disgraceful. Dia said either that or Tibbs is delusional. Both. Leo said, I legit was pro Tibbs until tonight, but I'm 100% done. Get the F out. Dude is allergic to young players. Won't even say he's allergic to young players. Quentin Grimes played 40 minutes tonight. IQ he's been really patient with him through that, so I'm not going to kill him on the young players angle. He's just bad. There's a lot of things to call Tibbs bad for. Tibbs is very bad. He's bad. He's bad at his job. He's bad at coaching in the modern NBA. He doesn't get it. He's out of touch. Whatever you want to say, whatever they've said about him this entire time, it's true. Get him out of here. Move on, please. Move on sooner than later, bro. Don't make me go through another season with this. It's whatever. If he's got to finish the year out for continuity's sake, don't make me be dealing with this next year. This is disgusting. I know we can't have the revolving door thing, but, at the same time, we have a team with a bunch of young players, and these are formative and important years, and we got to start developing something long-term. And if this guy clearly isn't the long-term answer, we need to find a short-term solution. Find a short-term answer right now. You don't always get to answer the whole question at once. Sometimes you got to show your work along the way. So it's start fixing the problem now. Tibbs is a problem. And you can't just not address the problem because you don't want to be, you've been addressing too many problems lately. No, address the problem, get out ahead of it, take care of it, figure out who the next coach is going to be, start molding the guys in that direction, developing the talent that way, whatever we got going on, figure the situation out because Tibbs is not a long-term solution, bro. Shout out to whatever he's done for establishing the culture and all that good shit, but it's over. But it's over now. But it's over now. Go ahead and take a bow, please. Tom Thibodeau's done for. Mega Man said, I miss RJ terribly, bro. You see the jersey hanging. It's real sad. Jono said, I got 0 words anymore. I don't even back us against the Nets, bro. I'm emotionally drained of this team, bro. Mega Man said, I really do miss RJ terribly. Jamal said, they didn't even have Lou Dort either, and we let 3 rookies combine for 75 points. Disgraceful. Eden said, I love RJ with all my heart, man. We'll always be behind him. That's facts. Oh, I echo that sentiment 100%. Leo said, KCDA tomorrow will be popcorn worthy. Julito's going off for sure. Make sure to pull up. Redmond41 said, preach, Sean. Salute to you, bro, for real. Is it R. Edmond or is it Redmond? I'm not sure. Dia said, Obi and Cam combined played almost half the amount of minutes as Burks. It's disgusting. Truly disgusting. Jono said facts. You know the vibes. Ricky Delgado said Tom, war criminal Thibodeau has got to go. Got to go. Obi Cam only 8 minutes. Fournier and Julius exhausted going into OT. Unnecessary timeouts. I'm not letting the RJ injury go. He's abysmal. Tired of him. Ricky, excellent comment, bro. I don't know if I've seen your name in here before, so shout out to you for if that's your first comment or if it's just a name that was I didn't recognize, whatever it is. Shout out to you for joining us. That's an excellent comment. Exactly. I am tired of him. I'm not letting the RJ injury go, and he's terrible. He is a war criminal, and he's got to go, as you so eloquently stated. It's Gianni said Tibbs needs to be packed up and shipped out of New York by morning. By the morning. I got to find a way to get a new coach by tomorrow, please. Leo said, you spitting, Sean. Shout out to you, Leo, always. My guy. Mega Man said, Point Burks. Enough said, bro. I've been telling y'all since last year, bro. Point Burks is so bad. It's the worst version of that basketball player. He's not good at that. I don't know why Tibbs is so in love with it. Point Burks has never been a good thing. Jamal said, I can't wait to hear Julito blame Julius for no reason tomorrow, and he'll ignore the fact that Tibbs ran him into the ground. I'm looking forward to what he has to say tomorrow, honestly. Diaz said, Tibbs is supposed to be a defensive coach, but that defense is getting cooked by G-Leaguers. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Ralph Unreal once again said, nothing stops this tank. Hey, man, you're more right than I've been lately. Jono said, Alec Burks getting 30 minutes while Cam and Obi barely even get a quarter's worth is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What are we doing? Mega Man said, bro, we thought we were going to be a 50-win team at some point. Bro, it's embarrassing. I had it on my board for months. How embarrassing. Oh, my goodness, how embarrassing. Vegas put the over-under for us at 41 wins, and I thought they disrespected us. Made whole videos about it. So embarrassing, bro. This team has embarrassed me. Tom Thibodeau's a war criminal. This team should be so much better. Regardless of what you think of how good the offseason was or anything like that, or any of that, this is not supposed to be a bad basketball team. We are a bad basketball team. Bordering on horrible. With these, losses like the last couple losses we have, losing 14 out of 17, those are things that horrible teams do. No good team does that. No good team loses 14 out of 17 games. That doesn't happen to good teams. Excuse me. Oh. Jamal said, the one thing I'm happy about is Julius coming back to form, and I'm happy that I've been a believer in him all this season. That's a fact. You have been a believer in him all season. I've believed in him all season. He just had times where he really upset me, and I was very vocal about that, and he let me down. And so that made me no longer emotionally attached, and I didn't really have much to believe in. But I'm very glad that he's responding this way. He's playing this way on a consistent basis. This is definitely the Julius we fell in love with, and I'm glad that we had this guy back, and I just wish that we weren't losing basketball games while he was playing his ass off. Mega Man said, where did the energy go? Where was that spark? I want to cry, bro. So many negative emotions. Two things I want. A new head coach and a true point guard to run the offense through. Ethan, I feel you. I want to cry too, bro. It's very sad. I'm out of words. I can no longer express the emotions I really have because I really don't even feel them. I'm pretty numb to this at this point. It is what it is. Just watching this happen over and over is killing me. Jono said, Tibbs running Julius into the ground. The same way he's running the fourth quarter offense into the ground. Damn. I lost the comment. There's mad comments. Shout out to y'all, man. And once again, man, really shitty loss. It's been a terrible time lately to be a Knicks fan. It's been really terrible. It's been very painful. We're in the trenches. But no matter what, you feel me, win or lose, lots of losses, lots of post-game pouting. Haven't had to change the banner very much lately. It's really sad. But you feel me, you guys can end up anywhere in the world after the games, and you still end up here. You're still here, and that's really real. I appreciate that on behalf of myself and everybody at TKW. Thank you guys so much, always. You feel me? And I truly do love y'all from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's see how many more comments we can get, man. I don't know if we can get to the end today. Oh my, there's a lot of comments. I don't know if we can make it to the end, man. This has been a really shitty game. Damn, man, I hate not reading people's comments though. You gotta add a super chat. Somebody told me about that. Y'all said that in here before, that I should add a super chat. I'm gonna add a super chat. But either way, I just want to get to everybody's comments in general, period. I truly don't think I'm gonna do it tonight though. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way through, guys. I'm really sorry to anybody I don't make it to. Boom. X Drift said Alec Burks played all 17 minutes of the fourth quarter in overtime. By the way, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make it to the comments. I can't read too many more things like that. That's I'm just really like I want to end this night well. Boom. Leo said Tibbs is doing Fizdale activity. It's definitely getting real Fizdalian out there. It's real sad. It's disgusting. Boom. Jono, I'm not even gonna read that because I'm not letting that energy anywhere near this roster. Ralph Unreal said Cam needs more minutes. Cam definitely needs more minutes. Jono said I pray Leon Rose takes this shit into his own hands. He has to go. Has to go, bro. Neil said follow from Twitter because I knew this game was gonna be a trap game. Bro, so sad. So sad this is a game that we shouldn't have trap games. We are deeply in the trap. Like, we're trapped. How you have a trap game while you're trapped? We should be trying to escape. We need an escape game. How are we getting caught in trap games? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, Leo said Cam about to get out of New York, and I can't blame him. I mean, he's going to be here. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Neil said, my condolences to everyone who is following this team. Truly, to everyone. We all deserve that. Boom. Jamal said, Julius has played 6 consecutive games of 35-plus minutes, 120 minutes in his last 3 games. Oh, the better he plays, the more Tibbs just runs him into the ground. Hawkeye said, we deserve better, my friends. We truly do. Ronaldo Sanchez said, hey, boy, just getting in. I didn't want to be the fan that calls for the coach's heads, but, bro, he's got to go, Ronaldo. He's got to go. Jono said, Randall getting injured if this carries on. Stop speaking. Bro, come on. Stop. That's your second one like that. Stop it. I appreciate you being here. What we don't do is, like, predetermine, like, stop. We don't speak on injuries on the way. If they happen, they happen. It's very unfortunate. We'll be sad. We'll lament. We'll be angry. All of that stuff. But we don't speak injuries into existence. Cut that shit out, for real. Because if something happens to somebody ACL, like you said earlier, or something happens to Julius, I'm going to remember that you said this, and I'm going to be pissed off. So stop. Stop putting that energy out there. Mega Man said, I'm so heavily over having Tom Thibodeau on the team, 100%. Please go coach the Pistons or something, bro. Go back to going around the league and scouting everybody. Ronaldo Sanchez said, and it's been like this for a while. I was over Tibbs when I saw we lost our identity from last year. So over him. Mega Man said, just stay out of New York, bro. Keep him out. I'll stand at the border, not let him back in, bro. Ralph Unreal said, Leo Cam will play once Tibbs is gone. Please get that guy out of here. Jono said, Rose without Tibbs is definitely winning a chip, hopefully. Redmond said, how is Burks and IQ still ahead of Cam in the rotation? Doesn't really make sense. Mega Man said, my heart was beating out of my chest. What, for this game? I mean, I kind of knew it was going to happen. Jono said, free Deuce. I agree. Mega Man said, it's weird how I never feel as if IQ is going to miss when his shot goes up. Lately, it's been so tough to remember what it feels like when the shot goes in, so I don't necessarily think he's going to miss, but I'm just like, please go in, please. That last one in the corner today, man, that shot would have been huge. That would have meant a lot. Would have made me really happy. And, you know, it's tough. It's really, really tough. Boom. Leo said, I hope so, Ralph. Ralph said, IQ is good. Cam and IQ play different positions. That's also very true. Mega Man said, gotta have so much confidence in him. Defensively and playmaking is fantastic, bro. Need that shot to fall. Ethan, exactly, man. He's been doing a really good job at everything else but shooting, but he's been doing such a terrible job at shooting that the other stuff doesn't matter as much. Ronaldo said, last thing about Tibbs, now I see why everyone wants him going after one season everywhere he goes. Bro, it's so terrible. It's so awful. Jono said, Deuce collecting DMPs whilst I have to watch Kemba all for nothing. That's a fact, Jono. You spitting when you're not talking about guys getting injured. Ralph said, Jono, are you from UK? That's between y'all two. I'll see the answer after this, I guess. Leo said, I love IQ. I'm 100% behind him. He should be our starting point guard, at least for now. If not Deuce, LOL. IQ is just on the slump. He's playmaking his ass off. Playmaking his ass off, bro. It's been beautiful. The shooting's been terrible. But, yeah, I mean, it should be IQ. If it's not going to be IQ because he's been shooting terrible, I get it. Then start Deuce. But play a point guard, bro. Play a point guard. Stop wasting our time with Kemba Walker. We're not winning games right now, and he's not developing for anything moving forward, so he's literally just wasting time. Even when he has a game like the other night when he goes off, we still lost. We're losing games. We suck. We're terrible. We lost 14 out of 17. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. So start playing the guys who we're trying to build going forward. Please. I'm begging. I'm truly begging. Like, really. So do that. Fire Tom Thibodeau. Whatever it takes. Do what's got to be done, man. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna make it to the end. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm just tired, and I don't want to talk about this game anymore. It wasn't fun. Um, so shout out to y'all. I won't miss the comments the next time. I barely wanted to do this show, but it just felt like something had to get off. I felt like we needed it to try to be as therapeutic as possible, to try to process and understand. Even though it's not that difficult to process or understand because we've been watching the same thing happen over and over again for weeks. So, on that note, I hope you're having an excellent night. You feel me? Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. Heart on my sleeve hoodie is still available on sale. So that's in my pin tweet. Yeah, we suck. We're in the trenches. It's really sad. So go hug somebody, tell somebody you love them, all that good stuff. And just keep in mind all the personal positive things you have outside of the Knicks. Let's try to maximize our lives outside of this horrible basketball team and what they put us through. And until next time, I'm sure on Wednesday we'll be back to being hopeful somehow, just to have it crushed again. But for the journey, right? It's been a journey all season. And I'd rather go through this with you guys than to go through this by myself. So I'm really happy that we have this together, and I really appreciate and love you guys from the bottom of my heart always. Have an excellent night.